A number of important updates happened within the Shiba Inu ecosystem in the last 24 hours. And while the majority is positive, there is one particular update that isn't that great. Apple just instituted a policy that could make it difficult for iPhone users to buy Shiba Inu, and the reason for this might shock you. Keep watching this video to find out what this is about, and I'll also be revealing interesting news on Ethereum and Bitcoin. Disclaimer. Starting with the positive updates. The Shiba Inu token that is used for governance within the ecosystem BONE has been seeing crazy price gains. In under 24 hours, the price of BONE pumped by an impressive 12%, pushing it closer to reclaiming its $1 price or even reclaiming its all-time high. As you probably know, BONE hit its all-time high for this year of about $3 in October of this year, and with the way the price has been pumping, that all-time high might be possible once again. After it was announced that Shibarium would soon be launched, there was understandably a mad scramble for the token, which led to a pump in its price. However, this time around, it looks like the price pump is happening for a different reason. It looks like the price pump is a result of the many news listings that BONE has been experiencing. Within just a couple of days, BONE has been listed by a number of exchanges including Uphold, Sun Crypto, CEX Bank, StealthX, and Bluebit.io. The Uphold and Sun Crypto listings happen to be the most recent though. The New York-based Uphold tweeted on the 30th of November that they had listed BONE and retail investors could now buy and sell the token via the platform. Before Uphold made that announcement though, Sun Crypto, a crypto exchange platform in India, had already announced that it had listed BONE on its platform. It was after these two announcements that the price surge was noticed. We'll get to talking about Apple's new policy soon. But before then, in the wake of these many listings, people are starting to wonder whether Shibarium is around the corner. That's not all though. The official BONE Twitter page has actually been teasing Shibarium for a while now, with the most recent one being the video of an erupting volcano along with the hashtag BONEBeforeShibarium. But this post is not the first Shibarium tease that the BONE Twitter handle has made in recent times. A couple of days ago, the page posted this: "I want to tell you a secret. When Shibarium comes, we will see more than 1 million hashtags called Shibarium on Twitter." What does it mean? All Twitter users will understand that Shibarium has arrived, and they will understand that BONE is the key to using Shibarium. So it could be that the Shibarium launch is very close. However, there are some speculations that the launch might be pushed even further in an attempt to wait out the bear market. But what do you think? Could the dev team be planning to launch Shibarium soon, or will they be moving the launch? Share your opinions with us in the comments section. Something else that is being speculated on is whether or not BONE will manage to reclaim $1 before the end of 2022. But before we get into that, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 SHIB. For a chance to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment below #ShibaInu. Good luck! I already mentioned that BONE experienced insane gains in the last couple of days. But what I didn't mention is that those gains are in direct contrast to what other cryptos experienced. While the price of BONE was pumping, other cryptos were merely just surviving. And this is prompting people to believe that BONE might hit $1 before 2023. But what do you think? Could BONE hit $1 before the end of 2022? Don't forget that we'll be talking about Apple's new policy soon. Meanwhile, a new Shib Whale has been born. Just yesterday, a new wallet purchased a whopping 1.2 trillion SHIB tokens. As reported by Etherscan Tracker, the purchase was worth a whopping $11.9 million, and is probably just the beginning of this whale's purchases of SHIB. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. While that is happening though, SHIB is getting listed on crypto exchange platforms. Just like BONE. In a previous video, I talked about how the Japanese exchange Bitpoint's listing of SHIB came with a lot of bonuses for the community. Well, another crypto exchange, BitCastle, has done the same thing. They have listed SHIB and have lined up a number of giveaways that you might want to take advantage of. Now to the issue with Apple. Coinbase just announced that Apple has blocked the release of the Coinbase Wallet app on iOS. What this means is that iOS users will not be able to send NFTs from their wallet on their iOS devices anymore. And the reason for this might shock you. Coinbase claims that Apple is asking for 30% of the gas fees from Coinbase's NFT transfers, which doesn't seem right, does it? Here's a tweet that Coinbase posted to explain the situation. You might have noticed you can't send NFTs on Coinbase Wallet iOS anymore. This is because Apple blocked our last app release until we disabled the feature. Apple's claim is that the gas fees required to send NFTs need to be paid through their in-app purchase system so that they can collect 30% of the gas fees. Simply put, Apple has introduced new policies to protect their profits at the expense of consumer investment in NFTs and developer innovation across the crypto ecosystem. If this Apple's decision continues to stand, it would mean that iPhone users would need to find alternatives to NFT transactions, which might just end up discouraging some of them. And considering that Shiba Inu has its own NFTs and is planning to launch some more, this restriction in the NFT market is not something that we love to see. And in addition to that, the connection that Shiba Inu has with Coinbase could mean that decisions like this might have some effects on the token. What's the connection? Well, it was revealed last year that Shiba Inu became the most traded cryptocurrency on Coinbase and that Coinbase hit #1 on App Store because of Shiba Inu. The implication of this is that Shiba Inu's holders are really active on Coinbase, and a restriction like this might be very telling on the Shiba Inu holders that are iPhone users. We can only hope that Apple overturns this decision soon, and if you really think about it, this hope might not be unfounded because Apple does not have a record of being hostile towards crypto. Granted, Apple has not announced that its users can pay for its products and services using crypto. It doesn't seem to have a problem with crypto holders making crypto purchases via Apple Pay. So hopefully this issue gets resolved soon enough. What's probably weird about this whole Apple and Coinbase issue is that both brands have had a cordial relationship so far. I mean, earlier this year, Coinbase as well as Crypto.com announced that it had integrated with Apple Pay, such that users can now make cryptocurrency payments via Apple Pay. The launch of the Tap to Pay feature just made that process easier. Basically, merchants can now accept crypto payments through Apple Pay just by using an iPhone and an iOS-enabled app. So, Apple now making this kind of demand from Coinbase could, understandably, come as a surprise to some people. But then again, when you consider the fact that Apple introduced some really stringent rules in October of this year, their recent moves wouldn't be all that surprising anymore. A couple of months back, Apple mentioned that apps may allow users to browse NFT collections owned by others, provided that the apps may not include buttons, external links, or other calls to action that direct customers to purchasing mechanisms other than in-app purchase. It looks like Apple's rules for crypto exchanges are only getting stricter. But what do you think? As you are answering that, you might want to consider the fact that crypto platforms are not the first to suffer these kinds of restrictions from Apple. Back in 2020, Epic Games actually sued Apple for similar restrictive rules, and it makes you wonder whether this thing with Coinbase might escalate to that. Finally, many people are wondering what coin has the bigger potential, Bitcoin or Ethereum? Well, let's find out. Popular Shiba Inu enthusiast David Gokhshtein has made his opinion on other coins known. He took to his Twitter page to say that he would go with Ethereum over Bitcoin, simply because of its current returns. And if you take a look at the current charts, you'll understand why in the last 7 days, Bitcoin saw a 3.4% rise in price, while Ethereum pumped by about 8.8%. But then again, if you look at things with a wider lens, you will see Bitcoin outperforming Ethereum in the last 30 days. So, where Bitcoin is down 16.2% in the last 30 days, Ethereum is down by 18.2% in the last 30 days. Knowing all of that, which of those coins would you be holding? With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.